Hey there, I wanted to film a quick video about how you'll get your finish for making your own alchemy quilt because it's a more challenging quilt than I normally design. So I wanted just to break it down and show you exactly where all the trouble spots are so you can decide if you actually want to invest your time and energy into making it, right? So first of all, yes, you can do this. You absolutely can do this. And here is how. So, personally, my goal as your teacher is to make creating your own alchemy as delightful as possible. So, while yes, you're still going to run into headaches and problem spots, we're all human, right? I hope to have streamlined the process and to really make these difficult quilts seem possible. Right? So thank you, Carolyn, for the vote of confidence. And if you're like me, you get overwhelmed. I get overwhelmed with my own busy life, and I just want to escape into a sewing session. So I get kind of overwhelmed when I'm working on a project where I just want to get past the thinking, the cutting, the coloring, and I just want to sit down and sew. So this is why I break up my projects into monthly batches, because it's a way for me to escape into my quilt. So I call it my triangle ritual. And here's what that looks like. So it breaks up a big, ambitious project like alchemy into smaller, doable steps. And each month you'll have a rhythm like this. So you'll get your materials and you'll set up, right? So whatever you need to do to set up for your sewing session, that for me and probably for you looks like measuring and cutting your fabric, figuring out what you're going to be working on. And this step, we're really investing our brain power so into setting up for our sewing session. But the cool thing is once we get all that brain power done, then we can check out and we can batch. And for me, that looks like me, my sewing machine, maybe a movie or an audible book or some music, a snack, and possibly a glass of wine or an espresso martini. And then I can just really enjoy that sewing session. And then we repeat this every month. Set up, use our brain power to set up, and then check out and batch. Set up, check out, and batch. And we repeat that until we are finished with our quilt. Okay, so every month you're going to get the pattern sheets where you will download and print those pattern sheets. You'll prep your templates and foundations. Then you'll make a test block to see how everything comes together before cutting all of your fabric. Once you've got that test block and you know how things are going to come together, you are going to measure and cut everything and set up everything for your batch. And then you can check out and enjoy your quote unquote me time in your sewing therapy. And for example, you would make 24 of these month 6 wedges. Okay, so here is me. Here's a little back behind the scenes shot of me getting ready to check out and binge while I am watching some football. So this is a behind the scenes look at my batching ritual here. Okay, so what's the schedule? Here are the batches that you're going to make. I have broken up your alchemy project into 7 monthly batches where you'll make blocks, and then I've spread out the assembly into 2 months. So every month you'll get a new dose of this triangle ritual, and here's an example of the batches you'll make. So we're making wedges for alchemy here. So May 15th is when the planning month will get published, and then sewing starts in June. On June 15th through December 15th, I'll release those 7 monthly batches. And then January 15th and February 15th is when we will do the month 8 and month 9 assembly. So those are the batches that's how I've broken things up. Let's take a look at the actual batches. So here's planning month. This is when you'll decide what color you're doing. If you need to buy fabric, you'll have some time to buy fabric before sewing starts. And then you'll decide your design and the size option you want to make. And then month 1, these are the wedges you'll be making for month 1. And here is where the month 1 wedges will look. So here are my actual wedges for my alchemy quilt. And then here is a mock-up of the rainbow alchemy month 1 wedges here. Month 2, these are your wedges you'll make for month 2. And then here is the month 2 rainbow wedges on your design wall, mocked up here. And then here's the month 3 wedges. So most of the blocks, with the exception of 1 month, are all foundation pieced. And during the Alchemy program, I'll be teaching you how to freezer paper piece these blocks. And for this project, we are working from the center outwards. So these are your month 3 blocks or month 3 wedges. And here is where the month 3 wedges will be on your finished quilt. Month 4, these are your month 4 wedges. So these stripes are pieced, foundation pieced here. And here is where your month 4 blocks will be in your final quilt design. And I just want to give you a heads up here. Month 4 has the most intensive workload. So these blocks, these stripey blocks here, they take the most time. They're not hard, they just take a lot of time. And then here's the month 5 wedges. And they'll go here. And then month 6, this is the only block that is not foundation piece. So we will be strip piecing this triangle, and then we'll be using a trimming template to cut out the triangle. So strip set and then a trimming template here. And then here is where month 6 will look. So you can see I've put them here. And then our last month of making wedges, month 7. And here is where they'll be in your final quilt top. And after month 7, pat yourself on the back because all your wedges and blocks are done. Hooray! Your next step in month 8 is to turn your blocks into arcs. So here is the month 1 arc. So you'll sew 3 of these wedges into 1 arc, and then you'll make 4 of those. Here's the month 2 arc here, month 3, and then here's the month 4/5/6 arc. And then here's the last arc you'll be making. So those are the arcs, and you'll make 4 sets of these different arcs. And then in month 9, you'll sew the arcs into quarter circles along with the background arcs here. And then you'll sew the quarters into halves. So you see the quarter here, sewed into a half. And then the last step, so you'll see we've got this hole right here. The last step is to applique the center circle, and voila, you are finished. So this is the beauty. This is why I love Block of the Month experiences so much, because it takes an ambitious project like Alchemy and it breaks up the big project into smaller steps, ensuring you actually finish what you start and end the year or the 9-month session with a quilt you're deeply proud of. Plus, it helps me, and it might help you, ensure that you get your quilty me time on the regular. And it's just so relaxing to break up the project and have something to turn to after a stressful day like Sandra shared. And when you feel behind, when you feel overwhelmed, just remember, just a few stitches a day makes a quilt. And you might be surprised what just a few stitches of momentum can really turn into in terms of big picture momentum. Okay, so resources that you'll see inside the Alchemy program. Here's what you're going to get. On the 15th of each month, you'll get the introduction video with an overview of what you're making, how your wedges will come together. You'll see that printable PDF pattern with any cutting templates and foundations you'll need. So everything is included in terms of pattern there. And then you'll see a demo video, for example, how to make those month 1 wedges, where I walk you step by step through freezer paper piecing those wedges. And these are delivered via email and also posted in your library or the club hub. So yes, this is your monthly ritual again. So download and print your pattern sheet, check. Prep your templates and foundations, check. Make a test block. I always recommend making a test block. Then you can measure and cut everything you need for your batch, and finally sit down and enjoy your me time. So check out and batch those month 1 wedges. And the real secret to finishing your quilt is community support, right? So here is our community inside the Triangle Chatter. Here's our community, right? So I do a virtual sew-in for my block of the months every third Thursday. Depending on how many people are interested in the Alchemy project, I'm contemplating doing another virtual sew-in on the first Thursday of each month. Again, depending on the interest here. But here's where you get your questions answered live, show off your ta-da moments, and connect with me and other quilters in real time. But of course, the real star of the show is our Triangle Chatter community, where we have quilters from all across the world, from all different experience levels, it's a really beautiful community of quilters of all shapes and sizes. And this is where you can ask your questions, cheer each other on, and show off your own personal ta-da moments and connect with other quilters. And then we do monthly roundups on our blog and in our newsletter. We just love to share your progress and celebrate your progress. Okay, so your first steps for making the Alchemy project will be found in the materials and planning module. And here are your action steps. So you're going to decide on what design style you'll make. You'll decide on your colors. Will you choose a preset colorway or will you make it your own? Then you'll pull or buy any of the fabrics you need. And then we'd love to see what your plan is. So snap a picture and share your progress and post that in the Triangle Chatter community. For now, I've got the ta-da tracker that you can download and see how the project gets broken down into these monthly steps. Okay, so I am excited to make the Alchemy project with you. I will be working on a rainbow version. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you have a question, if you would email me and let me know, and I can email you back. All right, so thank you so much for watching.